In current Interschool, literature plays an influential role in society. Literature is taught in every school and every project. So therefore, in this way, we find that literature is something with fiction that has gender or race should have no place in schools. Firstly, this debate requires us to analyze the best way to actually mitigate stereotypes within society. And we find that the best way for us to mitigate is through is through literature that has no gender or race stereotypes. First, let me try to literature are books or poetry that students have to learn in school. They are written to be individual and they are not a neutral opinion as to where they are very lenient, they are very inclined to one side of the country. So for example, if they say that women are weak, you'll go on into the book, the idea stays within the book for the whole. So, and what is stereotypes? Stereotypes are a plain habit or generalization of one. This because literature is the biggest influence in society that everyone is learning about literature and everyone is learning about the stereotypes within literature. They are taught in schools. And what are schools? What are academies? Academics are schools for university, and this means that the government allows the syllabus to pass through and let students learn about it. So what are kind of harm and why should it have no place in school on the route? But we must understand that schools contain students. Students are fresh young and every person's life. School. In school, this is where they learn about things, learn about new things, and this is where it plants in them from the very start. This is the baseline of where people learn. So in school, because there is very detrimental or important for them to learn about stereotypes within their textbook itself. How does this actually influence them in a way that this wouldn't allow them to think or have to accept other perspectives? Schools are basically where the families have time. In today's current society, we find that schools are the biggest influences in a children's life. They spend most of their time at school, they spend learning at school, and they have most of the discourse or actually socialization at school. So if you implant some idea within them to be taught on students, and there's only one perspective going through, which is the harmful perspective of a stereotype or a generalization of a race or gender, because this will then further exacerbate harm that are prevalent in today's society. What am I talking about? You can talk about one of the recent issues, for example, police shootings. Why are these mostly on black people or African American people? This is because these people have the condition of white people have the notion that these people are the race who commit most of the crime, whereas the origin of why they commit most of the crime is due to them not having enough education or them being in the slums and do not have enough chances as a white population to do. So in this case, we find that the stereotypes taught in literature do not exactly pinpoint the purpose or the right causes of these kinds of stereotypes. And therefore, if they do feed it into children's minds, or even teenagers and adults, this will create a society that will then generalize people even further. And even more question can have under this. Before one year now.
What is the thing that this you know the cause as you learn school, the author that
how will this possible? Because as I said before, even those schools are the biggest influencers. This does not mean there are other influencers available outside, for example, the internet. Why do I say that in schools, literature in schools with stereotypes are presented bad? It's because it's only one narrative. It does not have any counter narrative in schools to actually go against that notion. Whereas on the internet, in news media, these things have counter narratives that go alongside them. Whereas in schools, where it's only teachers teaching their students, only using the textbook, where it's only one narrative, this is very, very bad for them, because this will then be implanted in their mind. It will then be harder to have this kind of discourse at home, even though they have this counter narrative back there. As I said, schools are are one of the biggest influences with students. So how does this lead to bad impact of society nowadays? The normalization of their effect, right? The rationality of everyone is different. And how to internalize and discuss within themselves what do these stereotypes do to me. So rationality is something that is taken into consideration of many other people. The dynamics of society isn't equal. There's conservative, there's liberals, there's people on the back. So the fact that these people rationalize things differently. This is how people then accept their or even want to prevent stereotypes from happening. So in this case, if they do study of only one type of, they only study one type of narrative, then these people will be very few people who will counter the narrative, which are the liberals. The conservatives will then move on and strengthen their principle within the stereotype they are taught at school. And on the right, people might even move to the conservative side. And this will then we will not see a progressive discourse that we want. We will not see a progressive discourse in school. And the fact that if they banning things will actually make people realize as to question why are they banned, why are they not allowed in school. This will then create a more progressive discourse that we want. Instead of just creating a one narrative and expecting these people with the abroad one narrative to actually utilize at home or somewhere else without any counter narrative that helps them identify them as much as they do in school. Secondly, talk about narratives and how stereotypes and normalization are very detrimental and harmful. These are the type of things that we want to prevent, and these are the type of stereotypes that we want to prevent our next generation from learning and continuing this type of harmful notion. If this harmful notion continues to exist in the 21st century, if this continues to be taught in school, it's going to be very detrimental as students will then practice this in school. But if practice in school, it's going to be a normal detrimental for their social life. And if they do not realize this mistake earlier on, when it comes to primary school, then continue on and on and on, and we will then create a generation. It will be like the timeline that the literature was written. So this will be kind of things that we want to prevent on side up. And this is how we want to eliminate stereotypes, and this is the best way to do it.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Pia. Begin the case for opposition. I invite Alo Ismail.
Thank you, Hadijan. The slide reason brought up several things in the speech that I want to debate right now. Firstly, she stated that we're going to be creating a new generation where you will learn these things and continue on practicing in their schools. But we never thought of the things of what when you actually omit the things from the academics, from their textbooks. You'll forever be eating the taboo and you'll create effects even worse when they find out in the generation. Where many people are already trained not know these things. When they try to find out, it will create a detrimental harm where many people are going to be upset with it because they didn't know about it earlier. If they knew about it from get-go, they would have been actually able to be more open-minded slowly and gradually to make us be able to accept things even more. Okay, and she's also brought up the fact that you're only going to be learning for 1% only and doing that. Yes, we do agree, it's true that you're going to be learning for 1 and you're going to just but the thing is, you're going to be in a class of many students which we don't all have the same mindset. If someone needs a static one from someone needs to say and disagree with. And so when these things happen, we get to discuss on why they said and why we don't. So when this happens, we get to communicate about this taboo and no longer make it taboo, and we get to solve this stereotype and we get to use social stigma. Because obviously, when you're in a classroom, you do really think when the teacher teaches something, you're going to immediately agree to what you say, what he or she says. It doesn't happen. You see yourself in your own class. You ask why this happens, why this doesn't happen. You ask why you question it. You don't simply just say, oh, yes. You don't do that. You don't actually do that in your class. Okay. So what we on side opposition actually want, and what our end goal is really is that we actually want to end the stereotype and we want to end the social stigma and taboo that we currently facing today. Because we all know that stereotypes are actually fact, and not all of them are bad. And also that because some people decide to use it to make it into something that is worse and then use it as discrimination towards the people. Okay, so how is this actually a taboo? Is because when people don't talk about it, when it's not taken into consideration or someone making a decision, when people just neglect the whole situation and the whole, it becomes a taboo. When people neglect what when talking about sex about young children, it becomes a taboo, it becomes more serious. And why it becomes more serious? There's a higher risk of relation, meaning connecting activities and so on and so forth. Okay, so what we actually learn about this stereotypes, right? When young people who are so against it, for example, as they related that they women as the weaker sex, they want to it's not as motivation for people to actually break the stereotype. It's not as motivation for you to change the gender stereotype to show that women can be as powerful as men and that the both sexes are equal in unity. And so that so this can actually become some form of motivation for people to break the stereotype and what we want in our community. Thank you. It depends on upbringing to be able to question the narrative that is fed by the society. If a stereotype is repeated and impacted in a controversial society, how are people able to change the narrative and actually be able to realize that the narrative is wrong and actually get up? Okay, I get it that there are different environments throughout the world, and where there are people who are legal and there are people who are not. When you bring up something that is legal in a conservative area, we can even question even more why they actually want it, why this actually happened. So the understanding that happens even more and happens a greater impact because they do not know they are sheltered from this. We don't want them to be a shelter. We want them to get exposed towards the thing, and because we think that will bring a great benefit to them. And so really, and by us actually presenting in school with universities, we think that they had some sort of rational ability to actually something questioning, why did this happen, and you'll be able to try to understand why this is happening. And when you're in school, you're guided by teachers because teachers, what they're supposed to do, teachers and schools, what they are supposed to do is to stimulate real life experiences. When these don't happen, when these experiences do not happen in school, they will have some sort of culture shock when they actually go out in the real world. They'll be asking, why this happened? Why wasn't I informed of this in school? Why wasn't I informed of this in school? So to prevent all this culture shock and prevent them from being so sheltered from the world, we need these kinds of legal and these kinds of form of literature in our school so that we will know what's actually happening. So again, the harm of not implementing this is that again we treat as bigger racist taboo where people do not talk about it. And once they actually do talk about it out of nowhere, people will start they will start pointing at these people and thinking that they're weird and because they're talking about something that isn't normally being talked about. We need more people we need more people to be questioning about why this happened because we need it's going to bring much more benefit and much more benefit because there is something for you to gain because you will not be losing anything by gaining more knowledge. Nothing will go wrong with you if you don't get more knowledge. How will you learn lesser knowledge? We think it's better for you to know as much as you can, and so that you will be much more better prepared for the real world than not knowing many things and just getting along the way, which can somehow and you will create you to not be able to accept it easily and make you not be able to accept it easily. Okay, so what we want, and so in conclusion of it all, right? Actually implementing this gender stereotype or racial stereotype kind of literature in our education, we can create a more open-minded society, which is the complete opposite of what government wants. We want a closed-minded society where one day when they find out, ask them what So it doesn't take chaos is already find out that's what's like a movement. But we have to first have gradual change where we get to learn what one little thing in conservative society and vice versa. So we get to all expand our minds to create a more open minded society and create a better generation which is more effective. Thank you.
Alright, thank you, Alu. BPM, Sarah.
We think that whatever organic change that they wanted to achieve to begin with slowly cannot happen under their side because of the redundant opinions of literature and because of the constant perception and narratives that schools are giving to these children in the first place. We think that all that want for organic change and how they want people to change and be more open-minded cannot happen under their side as long as these works of literature exist. Why? Because these works of literature are extremely influential to every single student that steps into a class at that point in time. We think that when you have certain harmful narratives that exist within society, it's very hard for you to already change society and it's been brought out like that to begin. That's why you have to change those works of literature that have gender stereotypes into something better, into a more progressive narrative and progressive discourse about how about empowerment of women, for example, and how black people are how African American people aren't necessarily bad and aren't necessarily people that will harm you at the end of the day. So first of all, okay, we want to talk about how people will necessarily follow what these teachers say. But the problem with this is you cannot guarantee this will happen. Why? Because every single person's rationality and the way they internalize things aren't the same. This means that we can't take the risk of someone who is going to grow up to become an individual that is willing to discriminate a lot of people that are already discriminating individuals just because we want that form of literature to exist. We think that the people that we want to target to basically, especially the people on the fence, and these people on the fence are going to be easy to use and they can sway from either side. We think that these people are the people that are going to be influenced, especially when a teacher or someone is teaching them a work of literature that especially says that the conservative values that you have been brought up with within society are correct. Secondly, they want to talk about how this society turns people and motivate them to change. But the problem is that this society right now is already constantly telling them and normalizing the whole idea of gender stereotypes. How is that motivation going to be internalized if you don't have a proper narrative coming from an academic source in your class? When you have a proper narrative coming in the form of book, in the form of literature, saying that you see another counter narrative with another opinion, then you think people are willing to change for the better, and that creates a better form of motivation at the end of the day. Thirdly, they want to talk about how the capability of people or student depression. But you have to know that sometimes students are scared of question and scared to contest the views of their teachers. Because their teachers are people that they actually respect at the end of the day. The problem with it is if the teacher does have a conservative mindset, they will be, you can have conservative teachers at the end of the day. If they use this form of literature as a form of influence people, and a form of influence the students in class actually have their own mindset and own perspective values, we think this is going to be harmful to the child at the end of the day because it is also a form of indoctrination. Third, and fourthly, they want to talk about how this creates inequality. So we think this is a really extreme situation on their side. Why? Because we don't think that the school is the only thing where they receive information. It isn't a self. So the point is that, they're trying to say that when people go out of school and they're suddenly exposed to all these views, they will suddenly be academic. We don't think so because we think that even if schools are exposed to many other things, that we don't think that the harm of suddenly being exposed is a great one to begin with. Thirdly, and first I would want to, my argument is also individually what's the case. So when you look at the long term, so you actually really send a strong narrative towards those people in the community and the society that the government is really taking a strong step to try and end these stereotypes at the end of the day. This is called when we believe that we're going to take a start to social engineering and to engineer young influential minds will be the people who mold the society at the end of the day. So these perceptions and narratives are from the old literature that's been taught in school. Other perceptions of people that have constantly been in a situation where only gender stereotypes and how females should always get home and cook are normal. We think that these opinions are harmful, and we don't think that we want society to go and be that kind of society because of the opinions of people in the past. So the biggest reason why these stereotypes still exist is because these students are constantly being taught in school, and that's all they know. So, and we also think that it's hard for them to change this narrative and become a society that treats people equally. This is a huge part of what they learn in school. So we think that things like literature, and the role of literature always talks things like the role of women and how they're made to serve men and stay home. So these are the stereotypes that exist because of people. So it's important towards the progress of society if you actually have another narrative that is legitimate and important in school. Therefore, it doesn't worry about it different between why is recognition in school? Because of the legitimacy of the teacher actually teaching you something in class. That teacher is a legitimate source of information that you want to think that she or she is an educated person. That is a legitimate source of information that you actually will conform to at the end of the day. So it's especially harmful that you take into conservative values and making you into a person that might eventually discriminate people at the end of the day. So what social engineering? We think that school engineers mind and forms opinions at the end of the day. So when you remove an avenue for the possibility of someone growing up with conservative values and someone growing up to be a person that discriminates another person because of the values that you've been taught that you've been taught in school, we think that we're willing to take that trade-off of completely banning this literature to begin with. So we think that also has a narrative in society. Governments find it really strong, taking a strong start. We think that things like campaign and things about gender stereotypes and racial stereotypes haven't really been real big impact for society, and we think that that's why we need to take a strong stand. We think because of the impact of banning, you're finding actually promoting a discourse that also exists under our side. How does this discourse exist? This discourse exists because of the beauty and people are finding it new. Hey, why is gender and racial stereotypes so bad? And the government actually has to take away this sort of literature in school. We said this is something and this is an impact that never exists under their side, but only exists under our side. We think that also when you allow this kind of literature and gender stereotypes in school, we really legitimizes the whole value and the whole value conservative uphold beginning. So how is this direct? So now any person with a conservative look towards that and say, oh, my view is legitimate because people in school actually teach these to young kids that have been using influence to become a future generation. To begin with, we know that status quo has been helped enough, and we think that in order to change and make a better society, you have to remove all these opinions that are harmful to other people. We want discrimination to end. This is the best way. We are very proud to promote things.
Alright, thank you, DPM. Continue face opposition, DLO Nicholas.
society where this discrimination is arising, we don't believe that stereotypes are made to cause discrimination. Although we do agree that stereotypes may cause some of it, but we believe that especially in the school and literature, where teachers are being, where there are teachers and there are many students in that school, we believe that that form of literature is not only perceived through one view and they talk like the way they say it. Of course not. All these novels, these literatures are definitely viewed, they are viewed in many different perceptions, especially because you are not the one. There are many other teachers and students in a certain class. We believe that the stereotypes do not cause such a big harm because it's not it's just a knowledge, actual knowledge for these students, right? So, but first of all, so a few examples, one is told us. Right. So the first thing is told about how literature being very influential and therefore causes discrimination, right? But firstly, we believe that, and we have said before, teachers are a source of education, they are rational people, and they help students, which ends up exactly how we believe that even with these stereotypes in literature, the teachers will help. The reason why the discrimination are happening is because these students do not fully understand the stereotype, and therefore they misuse these stereotypes. So now that we have these teachers in place, now that we have these teachers to help these students, to educate these students on these stereotypes, because these stereotypes are not being narrated through our literature now. So then now that these teachers will help to educate students, we believe that these stereotypes will be fully understood, they will not be misused by the students, right? So that's what the first argument has to be called. Secondly, they talk about the conservative and the liberal, which is exactly what we're aiming for. We are aiming for the conservative. In order for these conservatives to open their mind, you need something, because if you start then you are banning these things for only narrow people's mind. Because in order to be someone liberal, you have to accept more things. These people should be able to accept everything, the harms and the benefits, right? And when now you're pushing out all the harms and you're only trying to give them the benefits, that you're only making them more conservative. I'm not trying to be we believe that we are able to open up your mind, to accept more things, and therefore be more liberal. And that's the reason why we have these stereotypes. And we already proved how these stereotypes will not cause us to become all severe. To help to educate these students about these stereotypes. And these stereotypes will not be missing, right? And then let me talk about it shows that the government want to stop this stereotype. First of all, that's not true, because when the government stops the stereotype, it shows they increase the discourse because of the discourse about why the government wants to stop banning stereotypes. First of all, that's not true. But then why? The feasibility is already that's how it said. Because these students do not even know about these stereotypes in the first place. These students don't even know about even have to discourse in the first place. It doesn't even make sense. Because if you want a discourse to happen, you need these students to understand these certain stereotypes, and then have to discuss, and then only the discussion starts to happen, right? When students start to have to infer about their own stereotypes with their own opinion, and they start to question about these stereotypes. This is where discourse happens. If you have no idea about these certain stereotypes, how is discourse going to happen in the first place? Right? Okay. And then over to my argument, right? So I'm going to tell you about how you further narrow this society, you further narrow the market society, right? Okay. So why is this so? Because now that when you ban something, these stereotypes, right? These first of all, these stereotypes are considered normal stereotypes in story, right? So let's say the moment you ban these stereotypes, you now have to ban everything that consists of certain stereotypes as well. So, for example, we see that there's a small stereotype as well that people are I read about some people are talking about. Because especially in the medicine, it's mostly dominated by the white people, by white guys. You can't show opposite, you can't show women, and there's only one character of women. And some employees in a supporting role, and suddenly even black character is with a black character, it's not even in the movie, in the movie. So we said these are stereotypes as well. So now that we want that normal, you then now, because you want to say that the government shows how they want to add these small stereotypes. You now have to ban other things that consist of these small stereotypes. And we believe that that's not the way forward.
By that logic, when you're saying that there are other positive activities in society, doesn't that mean that your point about how people won't have this because they don't understand anything doesn't materialize in the first place?
Okay, so but that's what is happening. That's what we're trying to see that this was what happened under your paradigm. Okay, let's clarify that. Discourse. Under your paradigm, discourse won't happen. Reason is because they're not even allowing the students to have a form, they're not even exposing these students to these stereotypes. And therefore the government, and therefore the students will not be able to have a discourse about these stereotypes because they fully do not understand about these stereotypes. That's what's happening under their paradigm. Under our paradigm, how is this what's happening? It's because we show these stereotypes to be conservative, who then have these opinions about their own opinions about these stereotypes, and therefore discourse will be able to happen because then they will start to understand this stereotype, especially now with the help of the teachers. That is how discourse happens under our paradigm, and discourse doesn't happen under their paradigm. And what I'm trying to add on is that now when you ban this form of small stereotype, you now have to ban you now have to ban every other thing that consists of a small stereotype because the government shows that oh, they have such a strong view against these stereotypes, and therefore they want to ban everyone that has a small form of stereotype view, and although it's a benefit to the society, right? Okay. So then what I'm today, right? First I'm giving out the arguments about giving out the arguments, and secondly, what I brought you about the argument about how it's how these when you further down the mind of people, because now when you take away the small stereotypes, you then have to take away every single thing that consists of these you then have to take away everything that consists of a little. The government will have to take away everything that consists of a little stereotype. That's not how society. That's not how we want to make our society progress. Right? Because under our paradigm, we believe that we want a society that is more liberal, that has more responsibility. And if you want a society that please follow under our paradigm, we are
Right, thank you, Yellow. Finish up with substantive portion for government. I invite.
The only way they can gain their annual, which is not eliminate stereotypes in society, is by having the only way that they can gain their value is by them not knowing about their side on how they want to achieve their goals is by people understanding how stereotypes work and people not living them, having them question how stereotypes work, then they can gain understanding. Only then they can gain that goal. I'll explain to you how they want to achieve their goals. But this was the goal having stereotypes for my courses teaching. I'll put examples for you. Let's look at the first question about understanding stereotypes and the nature of stereotypes. We can understand the traditional stereotypes are that stereotypes are facts, and that they can be good and they're not necessarily bad for people to live. Number one, it's a contradiction. Because they try to defend stereotypes by saying that they also are unique to them. So we don't know what they said. So we did it. But secondly, we don't think stereotypes are stereotypes are normalization of behavior of people in the past, especially back in the 80s. Back in the 18th, back in the 18th century, the women of black people were slaves. Those were the kind of things that were related, those were normalization of behavior back then. So literature, when those kind of literature are into these children and people are living into it, we think that these stereotypes are normalized what we do. That's why we have to say that there's state in society. When we normalize that people are tend to be more rebellious to the government and that people are accepting free things, people are accepting things and things like that. Those are the kind of stereotypes that is harmful and that is facing in society right now. But the problem is that stereotypes you have reached the consensus. The stereotypes of classic people, not within the chance to live what they want. So therefore, among stereotypes are facts and they can be good for the remote in the but I think they want to create a taboo for stereotypes for people to understand. We have studied, we have argued that on the outside there's taboo of stereotypes and nobody knows anything about it. We think that's a good thing because people won't know the existence of stereotypes. So if there won't be any stereotypes, so the problem of having to eliminate the stereotypes and what to be on the outside. That's a kind of study because that is a stereotype that can learn to do. Hold on. So then they want to create a taboo and they want to create a taboo and they want people to start questioning. People to question why they say that how this is so that's right. They never told them to start like a process of how suddenly when there's a taboo and people start questioning for what that is to begin with. But secondly, people think that people who want to live do want to question this kind of things because they only came to this past year that people start to question themselves. People start to question why are women getting more higher wages than men? Why are women getting equal as men do? Only then people start questioning this kind of things. We never try to tell us how some people really understand and question how they think. But they did understand that council for people to know less compared to when you know. So they think it's better that we know a lot of that. And people constantly compared to people who know more. It's more harmful when you learn what is there. And there are parts of society that there are students who choose to not understand it and live with it. It's more harmful for people who live and say that compared to when you have no setup at all. And the outside. So people are more to the second one show.
Since you want to cut that exposure of people towards all the stereotypes, I think now when all the people out there in the favor of receiving all these stereotypes.
Sure, if there is stereotypes or any other things, we're going to manipulate. If it means that we're going to contact the heart of people, not like we test people not being taught, and people not being able to live this maximum potential, then sure, we're going to manipulate this too. But that's the second time. But what happens when there are stereotypes and how the students react to this kind of thing? We told you that teachers that usually even in classes now, when teachers teach you, for example, there's only one line of only one line of ideas. So if for example, if I'm a little teacher, then I want to teach you this is a better side. So how you can understand this kind of syllabus instead of things. These are the arguments that if the students will now know teachers for why we want the students for us teachers to create an understanding. Number one, the students and teachers are teaching them the right thing. You have to, they're assuming that the very way that you don't create an understanding only assumes that teachers teach you both sides of the head. There's liberal and conservative mindset. Why is the teachers are for liberal and the teachers liberal? They want to are conservative and the teachers conservative of things. Those are things you assume. And you can't totally be absolute about it. But then they also assume that the students want to create an understanding. These students want to create an understanding that hey, maybe that people are that after all. We do this. They also have the students don't want to create an understanding. Because it's just for the sake of civics, it's for the sake of schools and universities and stuff like that. So they never want to tell us, but how suddenly by asking questions that they will create understanding, that people want to create understanding, that teachers will want to teach us the right people thing about what's bad and what's good under both sides. That's the question there. Because there's like the only gain this benefit when we have this effect. They never touch the problem that they never wanted to provide. But then why do you even make why do people not make a lot Okay, or not knowing a lot as much, not knowing a lot of status. Because we tell you that the worst case that can happen on the outside, and then there are things that we don't have anyone, we don't have anyone to discuss. But the best thing that can happen for them is having discourse, or not having the complete, not being sure that people are going to be trying to be to understanding or create an understanding and acceptance factor in society. These people make it up because they did in one of these at the time that they want to fight that conservative people. We don't need that to be idea because number one, if you want to target conservative people, it's going to be hard for you to just change a conservative mindset. And I'm conservative by nature. I've been being conservative where I know that you have people that black people are black people. I don't believe in that mindset. But that's the mindset that conservative. And the benefit will not happen because trying to change the conservative mindset. They want to have the electricity of people for market. People who want to work on market. If you want to influence society, but also people that want to have to have it, to understand, to not know, to understand that. Yeah. So first thing that happened outside, then I get to discuss the fact and then second having this discourse. That is not really discourse, not really progressive discourse that we want to begin. In order for us to create a more progressive society, we need to lessen this effect. And the only way to do is this cycle. Because at least at the outside, we're not feeding this that this creates into this society. We're not telling people, we're not forwarding people the same examples and things that they have to understand in classes for them to go out in the real life and practice it. We don't want that kind of message. We don't want that kind of talk because it's completely detrimental to the progressive society. They want to have a free and progressive society where there's no stereotype that can never happen because there's like the set feet stereotype around.
Alright, thank you, Gavin. We are hoping to done this portion of this debate.
I'm going to jump straight into my lecture and do talk about two questions. Firstly, the stereotypes and this how we research on. Secondly, the research on right information, which we never touched upon in this case. So on my first question on stereotypes, in this debate there are two extremes, the liberal and the conservative. We believe that this discourse happens only when you actually allow people to go open-minded and look at that on people's views. So when you have all these visual one of the but they can actually question whether these actually stereotypes are correct and do not use these stereotypes to discriminate others to react with their and then only then will they go to this because when you have schools for reason. Schools are there to actually stimulate the real life to prepare them in real life how they go out and work. To expose them to read online, to get people to actually use all these stereotypes properly and to not offend other people in the school. So we give that example. So if you have like what people doing like to go to the school, the teachers are there to make sure that all these things will happen. To teach them and analyze the stereotypes to that happen in class and how to work with them in different states. So this side of the use us to picture of these stereotypes and who are these people. I give you and then also give examples when people is having only exercise like that video and do it would have all these teachers now order not only that it would their mind to actually see why all these happen in the future and how it actually reflected in the society itself. And secondly, another example is the which is like a kind of from the past. You can say, for example, of the debate, is that the women are weak and sexualizing them. So there's actually wanted to, there are a lot of stories about the husband and Christine. So all this will be discussed in the article, and stereotypes will be analyzed of how it origins and how not to benefit this code. Another good example to see, like when we live in like secondary school in this way, it's like you can see Lisa was the person who was domesticated and was the one who was eating all the stuff and cookies. So all these are the stereotypes which exist in statistical. When you see people actually distributing a main woman in state, no, because stereotypes are there, so actually open people's views now and will make them more provided. And that's how the origins and how to control the stereotypes. And to see attractively and use not use this info to discriminate others. But in a case where like we think that when these stereotypes are harmful, it's not a harm, but it's a benefit. When the government actually recognizes for reason, to teach them not have to create these stereotypes in the group of countries to this debate. So we think that they tend to force us into this narrow structure, where in the society where there's only a narrow views of other views. And we believe that in this debate, the context right here, right, we do this, but education is not even mandatory. We are in like countries where we have liberal schools, we have like investing where we want to invest talking about each other, and in quite a big extent in Malaysia where we have stereotypes against Chinese, Malays, and Indians. All these countries we have liberal, and we need to have the good debate and not good at all. So we want more cash and John.
All your benefits only when stereotypes as before we find and understand if the teacher and the person teaching you is the liberal in itself. What if the teacher is a conservative and continuously drives all those harmful values into the mind of the student?
At least let's go to all these sort of people. But let's go to the other scenario where we are in Saudi Arabia, we have conservative teachers, and there isn't any spark where there isn't any spark of students where like all these governments are pressing rules and all. Okay, so we give you really that on that side, you want to run on conservative country, you run on conservative country. The problem comes when they release my second best on the social providing information. So because now when we actually start believing all these books and all these literature, because they're scared of this stereotypes causing outrage, causing oppression within the country, or the lack of distribution will get closer and closer. Because now every medium they contain when we have the government now every medium that has a stereotype, this is the right and distributed as how you observe. You say that so now every movie that contains a little bit of stereotype and censored every movie that actually has so all these books, all these magazines, all this access to internet, or even entertainment will actually be censored because the government doesn't want to start with taboo that they want to have. Because the problem comes when they want to actually have a society where there isn't any view of all these concepts. Not all of these videos have to be cut out. So what's the harm of actually not recognizing all these concepts in this type of information? Especially in this conservative country, you must remember that all these institutions are the part of information, and now the government has an excuse to exercise their jurisdiction. There will be no reform, and especially in this conservative country, the parents are actually very conservative. The parents they will reverse their children even more, and they will play their child of counter-narrative if they want to be on this way. That's what I think on that.
So there's a contradiction in your case. Your elbow say that you want to eliminate, your elbow is eliminating stereotypes, but now you're saying stereotypes. So where do you send them?
I don't see them. I don't see it. You want to teach them, expose them to stereotypes so that they can use these facts of stereotypes and not use them to dismiss others. But we give you but the problem is we already told you about this was because we had our best case scenarios, our best case scenarios over and over. So we now everything worse. So when you have all this exposure that is like now cut off by the government, because the government says that all these stereotypes must be stopped and every information that has any counter narrative, first oppression that happens in the country, now the country will become more conservative. Because all the views of conservative views on this and you hacking decisions on information, which these books and research are examples of the basics of the foundation of information in this society. And we start to ban all the other books, all the other mediums, all the other entertainments as we can. constantly. So let me just wrap up today's debate. We really told you how these stereotypes need to be exposed and need to be counted on. Gave you a lot of examples in the debate. We gave us we already told you about all these features are part of right information, and we will be doing right information will hit the line of restriction to keep coming down to us. We will have in the island have a very conservative government. To counter all these stereotypes, we need to impose these people with stereotypes and recognize them.
Thank you, Gabriel. Alright, thank you, all. Alright, to finish up on side opposition and side opposition.
I'm going to explain in the first is all why all the arguments have been already got, and secondly, why our arguments don't stand. So you got four main arguments towards the day. First thing, we talk about how literature being more into literature and therefore increases discrimination. Secondly, we talk about aiming or being on a plan. We talk about if teachers, why teachers are conservative. And as well as how this was happen under their paradigm, because governments should the will against stereotypes. That's what this was happened. Firstly, the government actions, right? And how they agreed to ban all media that contains a little bit of stereotypes, right? Okay. So first of all, it should be more influential, and therefore it is discrimination. We said in a class firstly in a class, we believe that there is a teacher that helps to help. There is a teacher that helps to educate these people and to help with the opinions of these students, right? To educate these students, right? So they're definitely not agree with stereotypes. But secondly, if let's say they are conservative, let's say the worst case scenario, then you see that at least they will still have their parents and the students in the class that also have different opinions to rely on. You don't see that they only need to follow one opinion. And we may be conservative, we agree that even if they're conservative, there's so many other people with many different other opinions that can still be relied on. And that's the reason why we don't see that, that's the reason why the argument of that falls as a whole. Secondly, they talk about aiming on people on the fence. So okay, that's not even if let's say we aim for people on the fence or people in the conservative, we are still able to change these people's mind into being liberal. Why? Because under our character, we give them something that we give them a view on everything. We give them a view, even though these things, we understand stereotypes are harmful, we still give them a view, we still give them an opinion on it. Therefore, changing them into someone liberal. Under your paradigm, just because they are little, just because it's harmful a little bit, and it's the reason because we don't even want to educate them in the first place. It's the reason why they misuse it and understand it wrongly. That's the reason, and therefore you just want to keep away these. You want to keep away these something and comfort that you are not changing the mind of them. In fact, you are making them even more conservative, telling them that everything that contributes is don't care about it, right? That's why you are making them even more conservative. And then going back and every single media, that's a little bit of that. They say yes. So in that case, then almost everything will be banned because not everything has a little bit of stereotype, right? Because even movies, so many movies, they only show white male, like For example, when you want to see Asian people in movies, usually kung fu movies or these type of martial arts movies, that is only the type of movie that these Asian people act in. Or fight and they're all the other blockbuster movies. This is also a stereotype. So if they want that, then they'll be banning all these type of movies, they'll be banning all the martial arts movies, with very so many other movies. And this is the reason why we don't agree with that. So and they by that actually fighting for that we ban all these type of certain things, and we don't agree with that, right? And they also talk about how this was what happened under their paradigm, because it shows the government's will against this discourse, right? Under our paradigm, discourse happens under their paradigm, discourse does not happen. Why? Because under our paradigm, when we okay, fine, let's go under their paradigm. Under their paradigm, discourse will not happen because you're not even allowing these people to understand about these stereotypes at all. You're not these stereotypes at all. We know nothing about these stereotypes at all. Under our paradigm, you give them a view, you give them an opinion, they can discuss it. Let's say that teachers are conservative, and if they can discuss with their parents who truly care about them, or their students and their friends, that is the reason why under our paradigm this must happen. So Deborah, you choose whether you want paradigm, they're okay with every single thing they put a little bit of stereotype. And let their society be more conservative and liberal, or under we really care about people. We want a more liberal country, right? And that I'm proud to propose.
Alright, thank you all for slides.
Let's take a look on both sides of the So firstly, to clear a few things, this debate was never about banning every single thing in the stereotype. We only agreed to do that because it was a non-adopting source in this case. It was never our burden to prove to you why we should ban everything at once. And we don't need the explanation that we have to come outside and very much and this will never happen because these things will never exist. So let's look at the goal of what this movie is. We wanted to tell you on how they can best achieve equality, how they can best eradicate all these stereotypes at the end of the day. We tell you that we do this the best way. Because what? In order to achieve an organic change in what we're talking about, you have to remove all these things that can easily influence the minds of people, especially children who are learning it from a legitimate thought. They view as someone who's always teaching them the right thing, or also known as the teachers, right? So we think that in this case, it's very risky for you to actually provide them an avenue for them to possibly internalize all these values that are discriminated and that are conservative and that are bad for the whole society at the end of the day. So we think that they wanted to talk to you about the whole idea and how teachers to guide them. This is how they're guiding it. We're studying material. But we don't think so. We don't think this is their whole idea is very extreme and utopian idea. Why? Because we don't think that every single teacher necessarily has all these liberal values to begin with. We think that every single teacher, there might be a conservative teacher, which is even more dangerous for society and how these kids are going to grow up and how they're going to become in the future. They want to talk about the alternative and how their parents and their students. But what if they live in a conservative part of the US, in the Bible Belt, for instance, and all their friends are conservative and their parents are conservative, and you continuously teach them this piece of literature that tells them that women should stay home, women should cook, and African American people are bad. This is harmful, and this is society that you are creating because of this part of literature, and because you are not removing the avenue of influence. They also want to talk to you about how conservatives can magically change their whole idea because they will suddenly understand. We already told you that people that we want to target, especially in today's debate, is the people on the fence that are easily influenced by all these things and literature. Because the conservatives are especially hard to change their mindset. Because they're being brought up with from generation to generation. So what happens when these conservatives are brought a more legitimate view and think that their views are actually correct? They're already conservatives the moment they enter the school. When they leave and you're telling them that all these views are legitimate and we're teaching you them, that means that these views will continuously be in the minds of the conservatives and they will never be able to change under their side. And also, the discourse that they want to bring up, they'll go back to them or they'll family discourse will never be progressive. Why? Because this is a vacuum. There's only a certain amount of discourse that can happen as progressive. Why is this so? Because there's only one form of discourse based on what the teacher wants the discourse to be. So if this discourse is happening, if the discourse of conservative values, then only that discourse will take place. No form of progressive discourse for them to actually understand the whole thing. What happens to begin with? Secondly, the only one so why a discourse on our side then? Because of the impact of banning something in society that is so great. Because usually things like stereotypes are small things that aim to like you run like a girl. That is a form of discourse that could possibly be discriminatory and be hateful in the future. Those are the small things that people never take notice of. But when you can actually give a stern sign on banning this whole thing. It tells them that even small things like that can make a society bad in the future. So let's look at a comparison under both sides. Under their best case scenario, where people actually understand, but the only benefit that they bring, people will understand and everyone will be happy to buy up. But this only happens when the teachers are the people that can actually guide them to be better people in society in the future. So we don't think that is a real big benefit that can actually materialize, and it's not realistic. Even under our worst case scenario, where people don't understand anything at all, people don't know anything about the stereotypes, we think it's okay, but we absorb that part. Why? Because we think that when people don't know about it, then these stereotypes could have never happened in the first place. And that's why we want to see.
Thank you. Both of Governor, you guys can first of all shake hands and go outside while I think about this. I'll call you guys in.